Hello everyone. Thought I would show the difference between a serpentine belt that was on my 2009 Ranger with 126,000 miles versus a brand new one from Napa. See how the old one on the left is narrower than the new one on the right because the old one lost one whole rib frayed right off the edge of it. This is what remains of that old rib. This was stuck between pieces of the tensioner assembly, and the serpentine belt on my Ranger has been squealing for about, I don't know, last 2, 3, 4 weeks, and I just hadn't gotten around to replacing it. I did have the spare with me in my truck, but it's, it's winter time. It's not the funnest time of year to replace a serpentine belt, but here is again the old belt. Let me get my, okay, can you see it right there? It chunked right in there. Okay, right there, it's got the full V. Right there, it chunked out because it's not shiny. It's not shiny through here. Right here, the V is missing. The back side is still there. Actually, it's wearing through. It's almost, oh yeah, right here. I can turn that right there because it was starting to cut through. You can actually see the grooves on the back side of the old belt where the grooves from the alternator and power steering pump and all that was wearing through. So there's out of, so the stock belt has 6 V's to it. The old belt that was slipping was down to 5, so we lost basically about 15% of the surface area for it to have traction on. So no wonder the belt was squealing like crazy. Here, let me go outside, show my Ranger with another. We got some trouble lights out here, and if you look in there, you can see there's dust. There's rubber dust on the top. That's the AC pump right there. That's rubber dust right there. And it's caked up on the left side of the AC pump. It's caked up on the nose of the alternator down there. So I did notice that several months ago that there was the dust on there, but really should have replaced it last summer when it was warmer outside. It would have been much more pleasant than doing it today. Just 3 days before Christmas, when it's about 35 degrees out and it's windy and a storm is coming tomorrow. So, but anyway, well, it's better doing it now than say tomorrow when a snowstorm's coming. I have my other Ranger inside the barn, so working on it out here. I get the wind is coming from the back of the Ranger, so it's not, so the hood here gets to break the wind a little bit. But so those are signs at the beginning of my video, signs that your serpentine belt is wearing out and needs to be replaced. It doesn't matter if it's on a Ranger or what kind of car it is. If it's looking rough, it's time for it to go. Time to put a new one on. Yeah, it's chunked right there. Again, it's chunked right there. Through there. Yep, this one's pretty much done. See right there? It actually wore through, there's a gap there between the V's. So this belt was about to come apart just about any day now. So good time to replace it right now. Okay, look at that there. Okay, got my fingernail between it. Yep. It's always a good idea to carry a spare Serpentine belt with you in your vehicle in case it comes off, because once it comes off, your alternator's not working. You don't have power steering. You don't have air conditioning, and even with a good healthy battery, you're not going to be able to drive very far before the battery dies.